Y'all, let's talk about this episode, I guess.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back with another recap and review. Today, I'm recapping and reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 15, episode 3. Now, yeah, I'm just trying to get this out of the way. Y'all know, a lot of y'all know, if y'all been following my channel, that I'm just getting back from Rochester, New York. The drive been, I think they moved Rochester a little bit, okay? Because the drive just seems so much longer, and I'd be more tired, or maybe I'm old. But y'all didn't come here to listen to that. Before we get into the video, like this video. Okay, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. Okay, I'm trying to come back with the content. Okay, the mortgage is high, bills going up, so I'm trying to give y'all the content. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Before we get into the video, rate the video. What y'all think? What would y'all give it? Scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna give this a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6, and I'm also gonna say that I'm gonna have a hot take. And I don't think the people are going to like what I'm about to say very much about this review. So about this episode, because I'm kind of on Marlo's side just a little bit. Now, my notes were taken by Tata Bay. So just know that while we were driving down, he was taking the notes for me. Okay. So let me say hello. What's up, Tylese? What's up, Dwayne? Hey, Cameron. Sorry I couldn't be there. What's up, Curlin? Hey, Sunshine. Dwayne gives it a 5. Curlin said a 5.5. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Y'all put your B's in the comments for Cam, and that's my friend. I was supposed to go see him, but we had just got back in time. Gwen said a 7. What's up? What's up to you? All right, so y'all, let's get into this. What's going on, JDB? Let's get into this episode. I am on Marlo's side just a little bit. I'm on Marlo's side just a little bit. And I'm going to tell you why I'm on Marlo's side just a little bit. Okay. So first we get to Sheree's house. Is Jessica supposed to be like the only chef that she has? Is she supposed to be a live-in chef, a stay-in chef? I'm just not understanding why Jessica always there cooking. Sheree, do you not know how to cook? That's what I just have a question. Sheree, do you not know how to cook? I just want to know. But she's there. She's cooking brunch. Sonia shows up, and then so does Marlo show up. So they first start talking about BravoCon. Basically, it was so much that was going on in BravoCon. Y'all remember this last BravoCon was supposed to be a whole lot that was going on. It was crazy. It was pandemonium, where it seemed like a lot more people wanted to go to BravoCon. That's how much they promoted it. Okay. And that's what Sonia was excited about. She was like, it was so much that was going on. People pulling you this way, people pulling you this way. People was excited about everything. But what was really crazy to me was Mama Joyce. You know, she going up there talking negatively about Todd. And Sheree's like, look, what I'm very surprised about is the fact that Mama Joyce is still doing it. And Marlo said, you need to get your mother under control, but I'm going to stay out of that. Sonia, her thing was, look, at the end of the day, I thought what was really strange is that me and Drew, we were supposed to be burying the hatchet. You know, we were supposed to be letting bygones be bygones. She sent me this lovely text inviting me to her mother something. And basically she was saying, you know, I'm trying to extend the olive branch. So I'm thinking that, hey, we're going to be doing a little bit better, extending this olive branch. And then we get to the BravoCon and Drew's on stage acting like this, you know? So I'm really not understanding what's going on with her. What is this craziness that's going on with Drew? I will say, and I know that other people won't like this take. I actually do love this crew together. They're messy. I don't know if this is just this time of my life. They're messy boots. Okay. They talk about everybody else. Okay. And they are fun. They're always giggling. They're always they're always together, sniggling, giggling, saying something shady. I just love that three dynamic. Now, Sonia Sanya, she do be flip flopping, she be teetering the fence, but together, I really do like that trio, that messy, nasty trio. I don't know how y'all feel about them. I do love that trio because when I think about it, with the other three ladies, you have Drew, you have Kandi, and you have Kenya. They're y'all know I'm a Kenya stan. They're not giving fun and flirty and laughing and giggly anymore. They're barely together anymore. Like I'm just not seeing the fun anymore. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm just not seeing it anymore. So I don't know. I don't see the fun over there, but I see the fun even though they messy. Somebody said, Mickey Mac says, what's up, Bam? She said, Sonia Sanya, a cast member. What show is she on? Sonia Sanya is a cast member. She's on this show. Sonia Sanya. Okay, so after that, Sheree talks about her conversation that she had with Kenya when she went down to the fulfillment center. And basically, she was saying that Kenya's always trying to do this thing where she makes it so that, men are aggressive or she's bringing them up. But she needs to realize that the Martell that Sheree sees, which it was really weird for her to say this, the Martell that she's dating and that she has in her corner is way different from the Martell that she sees on her television show. And my thing is, wouldn't you go off the optics of the person that you see on a television show? But Sheree saying she does, if she saw that, she wouldn't date it. And the thing is, you saw it on the television show. But I'm gonna leave it alone. She said he's been the perfect gentleman. And Marlo's like, well, actually, I need to get me one of those as well. Cameron said, I love Kandi and Kenya with Cynthia. They were fun too. Like, dude, let's say this. I don't know. What are y'all like in y'all Housewives? Because maybe that's what makes it so that we're missing something. Because I know what I loved in my Housewives. I love them going together, shopping, laughing, sniggling and giggling, being messy, talking about things. When they would get together, talk about Kim, or like the fun. They'll get together, talk about Nene, that moose. When they would get together, talk about Phaedra, what was going on in her pregnancy. Like, I used to love the playful, light shade stuff. Now it seems like everybody has their own independent story. They're worried about their own independent thing. And maybe they have a friend of the show that they talk to, or maybe they'll go over somebody else's house. But like that fun it's just gone for me. Sheree says she watched Love and Marriage Huntsville show. So how she don't know? She said it's not the same person. I like the playful banter and the light shade. Exactly. And I feel like the only people who give that to us is Sheree, Marlo, and Sonia Sanya. Okay. After that, you got Ralph, and Drew. They went rock climbing. Okay. They said that they're going to start dating more because they are going to. Knowing that they're getting a divorce is very awkward to watch them, but they're going on a date just to spend more time with each other. She says she's ready to go into her music career. So how does it feel if she was not going to be as much as the housewife as she has been? She's not going to be staying home as much anymore. She's really trying to dive into this music career stuff. And like, what does that mean? Because she was like, well, you helped me on that song that got 33,000 streams. No promotion. I thought that was good. I don't know. Y'all think that's bad? How much did Latasha Scott get? Why do I gotta bring her up? See, that was messy. Busy. That was messy. Why she even do nothing? Why do I even have to bring her up? Where is Latasha Scott? Somebody checked on her recently. Is she still doing music? She's still touring. Where is she? Let me leave it alone. She said that they got 33,000 streams, no promotion. They just put it out. And she's like, all you did was help me with the song and then push it out. And he was like, well, I did all I could do, but now I got my hands on other projects. You know what I'm saying? She's like, well, we're just trying to get back to where we were. He said something about Ike and Tina. Mem said that's because those three don't have jobs. Sheree's only storyline is that damn house. Well, the thing is, why do they need to have jobs? What happened to, like, I just, and y'all know this is how I feel about my housewife shows. And y'all know how y'all put black women on this thing where they gotta be working. I liked it better when the girls didn't have no jobs. Okay, maybe they was doing a charity event here and there, but I liked it better when they didn't have no jobs. Okay, that's what the show was so much better when Needy didn't have no job. Okay, she was just running around being messy with the girls. We know Kim didn't have no job running around being messy with the girls. Sheree didn't have no job running around being messy with the girls. But Cynthia didn't have no job running around being messy with the girls. I liked it better when the girls, it was so much more fun when the people don't have jobs. Is it just me? So maybe I think it's so much more fun when Sheree, Sonya, and and Marlo get together because now they just have time to sit around, have cocktails, and do mess. Because that's what I like my housewives to be like. I don't want them to have jobs. I don't want them to have jobs. What's up, Lily? But maybe that's me. Maybe that's just me. I like it better, and I think the show is better when the housewives don't have jobs. And we're gonna get into why I'm a little bit on Marlo's side when it comes down to this part at the end. So after that, we're gonna skip over their part. So we're gonna get to after that, we get to Kenya. She's on the phone yelling at somebody because they didn't put the logo right. It's not high resolution. She said that sometimes she feels as if she got to be a mentor to people and knows the girls she has working with her. But then she got to also yell at them. So she gets on the phone with Monietta. Okay, she's talking to Monietta, and she was like, "Hey, girl, I gotta do this routine down to the Magic City Classic event. Can you help me out? Choreograph it, because they said that Monietta is an amazing dancer. And so she'll be able to bring out the Beyonce." And we need that again. That's what she wants. She wants to bring that out. So can you help me with that? And Monietta said, yeah, it's going to be fun. That's true. Kim, Nene, and Sheree didn't work. Well, Kim had a job being a human mattress. Exactly. But you know what? She got paid. Okay. Hey, Big Papa. And it was better. Her name is Sonya. Her name is Sonya Sonya. Her name is Sonya Sonya. Her name is Sonya Sonya. Okay. Sonya. Okay, when is Candace's wig entering the chat? Her name is Sonya. Okay, so then after that, we get to Kandi. Now, Danwa, don't fight me. Don't come for me. Just don't. This is why I kind of understand where the people are coming from. Now, I love Kandi down. Love her to death. And I think that she's done so much with this platform, and it's been amazing to see her trajectory, where she's going. Like it has been amazing to see. I do sometimes feel like we're missing out on her life because we watching Kandi's new business of the week, or how Kandi's missing her new business of the week. That's why I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm here for Courtney. Okay, I'm here for Courtney. Okay, so you got Don Juan. He's sitting down. Kandi comes in. She say, "Follow me to the whiteboard," because as always, we gotta let everybody know that I got so much going on. Okay, so she write down all of the stuff that she got to do. Portia's wedding was on the priority list. Opening her restaurant. She got this. She got that. She got all of this. She got everything that she got to get done. Okay. It's just so much. And Todd lets her know, not Todd. Don Juan says, just as much as you want him, Todd, to pour into your stuff, you got to make sure that you are just as available with the stuff that that he wants you to do. Because she was like, well, I just want to make it very clear that for Todd's stuff, I don't want to be the lead. I will help produce and do stuff in the background, but I'm not going to lead the show. And you got to put in the same effort that you want him to put in. Marietta comes in. They talk about no, I'm not giving the super chat back. I am going to be I'm playing devil's advocate, and that's okay, because this show to me is starting to get boring. It's starting to get boring. It's starting to be the same old, and that's what I'm talking about. Some of these people scenes like this scene with Kandi. Same old. Love Kandi. Y'all mouth not dry talk about the same thing. Y'all got me quoting Portia. Y'all mouth's not getting dry talk about the same thing every season. It's not. She got so much stuff to do. She need to figure out how she gonna do it. Todd needs a little bit more. The family needs a little bit more. Marietta comes in. She got another thing that she got going on. Something canceled, but now she got something else that's new. And look, what's this? Mama Joyce comes in. She's saying something bad about Todd. Todd hears about it through Kayla. Now he upset about it. What's this? Hey, Kandi, have you talked to Mama Joyce about what is this? Season 6? Again, I love Kandi down, but this configuration of girls is the same thing. And it's the same. It's the Kandi storyline. Same thing, different business. Same story, different business. And I love Kandi down, but this is what it's becoming. Same story, different business. So moving on from there, but this is why I'm a little upset, why I'm a little bit playing devil's advocate, because we got the new girls bringing in certain dudes, something different. Now, it may be nasty, shady, ridiculous, but I mean, let's get back to that. I liked it better when the girls was in the people's business, because they're not friends. These girls are not friends. They barely hang out outside of the show. So, and if they are friends on this show specifically, because in Potomac, I don't watch the other white ones. In Potomac, these girls really do hang out outside of the show, talk to each other inside the show. But then when the cameras turn on, they still be like, didn't your husband sleep with somebody else? Isn't your business going downhill? They still take it there. In Atlanta, when these girls are friends outside of the show, they don't say nothing bad about each other. They don't say nothing bad about each other. They act like they can't say nothing bad about each other. Mum's the word about each other's businesses, kids, marriages, everything. And it's like we're not getting the real stuff anymore. Cameron, you're not going to report a damn thing. Okay. I didn't see the kids on the whiteboard because they're not a priority. Marlo and Sheree's only storyline is talking about Kandi and Kenya. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. And you want to know why I like it? Because y'all imagine this season without Marlo. What we doing? We was just about to blow up because Kenya not talk about her marriage. She not talk about her divorce. She not talk about her marriage. She hasn't brought the man on a date. I mean, it is only episode 3. She showed a picture of him, but she was being coy. Even last episode, there's a certain special someone. We're gonna watch that. Kandi, we're gonna watch her eat the new menu at Blaze Seafood Steakhouse. Because she didn't even want to talk about the shooting. She didn't even want to talk about the shooting. So we just gonna watch her eat new foods. Are we gonna talk about that? We just gonna talk about that. I mean, Drew is apparently on this show right now, their marriage is going good. So we just gonna talk about that. We just gonna talk about that. What we gonna talk about? They don't really hang out outside of the show. Kandi and Kenya not gonna go against each other. Thank God Sanya went to Disney with Kandi because then now she feels some type of way. But now she feels some type of way because she's like, girl, I took you to Disney with me. Now you bringing up this stuff? Yes, girl, because this is what we do on TV. This is what we do on this show. Thank God she went to Disney with her because now Candy's like, well, you flip-flopping. That girl, that's what we do. And then we say, I'm sorry over dinner and we make up. What else we gonna do? Watch Kandi eat the new chicken wrap down to the blaze? Watch her start a new business? So Ace's birthday party was on the whiteboard, barely. I'm just saying. The people mad at Marlo is like, all she do is talk about it. Thank God, because to be honest, I don't know what this show would be if we didn't have other people bringing up other people's mess. Because this is what we watch these shows for. The other shows got way more drama, okay? Because they're friends and they bringing up people's dirt. They're bringing up people's stuff. They dive into people's stuff. And those shows, this is why Atlanta not getting those numbers like that the other shows are getting now. Because Atlanta used to get the numbers, okay? Now they're giving them out to the people whose husbands are stealing bird victims. Those other people getting the numbers now because we're not holding back. Whether it's, did you just yell at my child? Who cussed out who? You said something about my book, and everybody, the people are diving into the mess and they're not shying away from it. In Atlanta, the people are like, well, why does Marlo have to keep bringing it up and Sheree's bringing up people's stuff? What do y'all want these cast members to do? Because I'm getting bored. Y'all, let me calm down. What they say? Carolyn said, I'm with you, Busy. I only have watched those. Exactly. Because it's like, what do you do? What we supposed to be doing? They should have kept Kandi in the game. To give her something. What's in the new chicken wrap? Whatever Philip was bringing out that they was about to eat. They should have never canceled the show. Heck, if they give my girl Philip a piece. We do need to see more of Philip. Kenya needs to go. Sorry, over it. I mean, maybe Kenya's about to bring something more, okay? Y'all mad at Marlo, but she wake the girls up. And literally, we gonna see her stopping her for somebody doing this. I'm here for it. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm here for it. Like, what would this show be if it was just, hey, Kenya, it's me, Kenya. What would this show be? We need somebody who's about to be messy. At one point, it used to be Kenya. And we all forgot. So from there, we get Ralph and Drew. They're preparing for cousin Courtney to come over, I guess. While she's preparing, Candace calls Drew and says, hey, Rod, I'm in your city. She's like, for what? I'm doing my tour. Oh, yeah, I'm proud of you. Hey, Candace was like, hey, girl, I know this last minute because I forgot all about you being able to sing, but Shamari was supposed to come to the show, but she says she can't anymore. You know somebody else who can sing? If not, girl, do you think you'll be able to come up on the stage for about 40 seconds and just do a quick little something? I can sing you the music. You think you could do that for me? Because I can't find another singer in the area. And I just need one person to calm down real quick. You think you could do it? So she said, yeah, she's really excited. Her and Candace are so close. They spent anniversaries and stuff together. So whatever. Then Courtney comes over. Courtney arrives with her ex-boyfriend, baby daddy. That was really weird. Like, I mean, I guess if y'all still friends. I mean, I guess. They talk about the 24-year-old baby. Drew says she already knew him. He was from Groove Theory. Now, when they say Groove Theory, are they talking about this singing group? Tell me if you want me to give you all my time. I want to make it good for you, because you blow my mind. Not prime, but I'll be true. Is that what we're talking about? Because I like that group. If not, then I don't know where the boy is from. So Drew tells Courtney about the Candace call, so they're very excited. She said, well, you know, I got to call Kandi because Kandi said that we could do a song together. She calls her and she was like, hey, it's family time. Courtney say, hey, and Kandi was like, I don't like that. What was Kandi going for with that hairstyle? Y'all like that wet and wavy, droopy down thing? Did y'all like that? What was she going for? Put it up and toss it over to the. So Drew was like, well, what's the problem? And Candy's like, you know, I don't like that lady. And she's like, well, I'm so confused. I'm not trying to, you know, have any problems happen. I was just saying, you know, just I want to the wavy got to go. I wasn't sure what was going on. It was just anyway, bun up down. Anyway, so then they get off the phone. And Courtney's telling Drew what happened at the thing and how they was yelling, and she was like, well, Sonya, she told me that I needed to say something to her. And Drew was like, trust me, girl, I get it, because I thought that I was friends with the Sonya, but then she unblocked me, and this is how this group of girls act, so we don't know. Child, the whole time Ralph was like, more shots, and then we move on from there. We get another scene with Marlo with the boys. She's talking about how overprotective she is with them because her nephew got shot. And I guess if you already lost the nephew, and now you're trying to make sure that you don't lose other nephews, this is something that can hit you very hard. So she says this is why she goes so different, so hard for the boys, because she already lost a family member. And she was talking to the boys. I really love her relationship with them. She was saying, do y'all see a change in me? The one in the back was like, kind of maybe. Maybe. The other one was like, well, I see you trying. You're doing what you can. But she's doing what she can. I do love to see her with the boys. Okay. Then we get to the city winery performance. Everybody's arrives. Marlo sits down. Hey, everybody. And nobody really says anything to her except for Monietta. She gave her a hey. Then she goes to the bathroom. So Sonya, she says, what's going on with Marlo? Is nobody talking to her anymore? What are we giving her? And they tell Sonya, like, girl, I say hi a little bit. I do whatever I can. Sheree says she's not showing up because she's sick. So she doesn't want to see Floppy with Drew. And it's just like, girl, you need to be going down and checking on somebody's internet server to make sure your website's go. What you need to be doing is going down to that fulfillment center and ironing those clothes, steaming those things before they get out. So Monietta says, well, she has a problem with Marlo because she felt like she was being fake. She played her down to the Jamaica last year, and now that she got a chance to see it on the TV show, she don't like people smiling in her face and talking about her behind her back. So she feels upset about that. Child, then Courtney comes in. Y'all know it has to be so frustrating for Kandi. I'm sorry. And I felt this way last season too. It has to be so frustrating for Kandi because she's America's favorite. She's the beloved. Okay. And then walks in this random lady that just keep antagonizing her. Here come this random lady who just do like this to Kandi. It must be frustrating. It must be so frustrating. And to me, I love it. Y'all know Kandi's one of my faves, but I also like to see my faves get riled up. So y'all know one of my faves who was on this episode as well is Candice Diller Bassett. Love Candice Diller Bassett. And I want things to go well for her. I hate when people talk about her. I hate when people nag at her and talk about how what she's done is different. I hate it. But if there's one thing I do love is that when somebody goes like this to Candice, you wake her up and then Candice go low. Okay, and she's gonna hit you where it hurt. She say, ready, said, it's morphin' time. Candice says it's morphin' time. Okay. And then she dips on, she goes on you. Okay, she shanks you and she doesn't care. And that's what I love. I want my housewife to be able to give you a little bit of classiness, but also slice and dice you where it hurt. Not literally, Marlo, but slice and dice you when it hurts. And I feel like sometimes we don't want to see the other girls, our faves, take some of the heat. And I am loving it when Kandi is sitting down eating her chicken wings. So when the show about to start, and then we got Courtney, coming in. Okay, sitting down. I don't care. I know y'all are probably like, why is this lady here? I don't like it. It's so ridiculous. I don't care. We got Candace saying, this brings me all the way back to I'm gonna have to walk away before I start going in on when she was yelling at Nene, blowing up on your ass. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk away when I start blowing up on your ass. I want it back then when Nene was in Kandi face and was like, well, okay, well then you take that in. I still want that type of Kandi. People don't want it. Why is Courtney here? I've been reading the comments. Why is Courtney here? She don't have no reason to be here. Child, she be waking up Kandi. And it's a 2-for-1 special of Marlo in the room, and we love to see it. And by we, I mean me. Okay, let me read some of these comments. They said, we don't miss Sheree. Marlo being supermodel because she got dragged on social media. That older nephew gonna wear Marlo out when he got older. He got a musty sprint like Marlo. I know, and we love to see it. Sheree says she broke the internet. She know how to turn lemons into lemonade. That part is true, Miss Alpha. That is true. Oh Lord, busy. This is where we disagree. And that's okay. Where is Street Fighter? I know. Well, now she need to get. Now she could definitely stay where she is. She could stay exactly where she is. Candice was given it and loved her, but those 8 bars drew. She could have kept Rooster Candy. I'm about to headbutt that beat. Okay, I want that, and I wanted to see the headbutt. Okay, so then Courtney sits down. I know Kandi was upset. Okay, did y'all see when Candice hit the stage and everybody stood up except for Kandi because she was still eating? Child, she's not gonna miss a minute. Y'all stand up. Child, Drew gets on the stage. Ooh. It was a little call response. Say, hey, 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 do 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 do. Shoo up, boop bop, shoo up, boop bop, shoo up, boop bop, shoo up, boop bop. Cat, 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 that, cat, 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 doodle do 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 doodle do do doodle do do doodle do boom, 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 boom. Y'all give it up for Drew. Yes, that's all she did. Okay. She did sound good. She did sound good. For the time that she was on the show, for the time she did the call and response, she did sound good. Okay? She did sound good. Okay? So after the call and response, she gets off. Was it just me or did the girls feel like the show was over? Monietta was like, was that it? And she was standing up. Candace got back up. I'm a cause of seat. Yeah. And it was like, oh, okay. Let me sit back down. Okay. So after that, they all, the show's over. They go into a different area so they can all talk. All right, y'all. So this is where put your tomatoes in the chat for me because this is where the busy devil's advocate. I should do a new intro for busy's devil's advocate. Okay, because I can see where the people are coming from. See, I know I'm studying for the LSAT, right? I can see where the people are coming from, and I'm trying to learn to argue that side as well. Okay, so this is where busy's devil advocate come from. Okay, so they all sit down. They were saying, well, we thought you was going to be doing more, but you know, Sonia saying Sonya, she gave you a standing ovation. And she was like, oh, did you? And Sonia saying Sonya said, yes. I mean, like everybody else, I thought that you was going to be up there singing a little bit more, but I got something else to say. So Sonia saying Sonya, she don't waste no time. She goes right into the mess. So Sonia saying Sonya, she says, but enough about that. What was going on with you and BravoCon? So what's interesting about their relationship is that it just goes back and forth. It flip flop. Who we mad, we not mad, we mad, we not mad. Okay. And everybody is upset about it. So she says, look, I thought we was you was extending the olive branch, and then we talked, and then when I get the BravoCon, you done switched up and changed it up. Okay, flipped it and reversed it. And she was like, well, no, I flipped it and reversed it because once I came out with my clothing line or my merch, she invited me, then she uninvited me, which who bought that? Which I thought was funny. You unfollowed me. And she was like, no, I didn't unfollow you because of the merch. I unfollowed you because of the hair flip. All of that flipping of the hair that you was doing. And she was like, either way, this is how you like to do. You come into my show today is the olive branch. What? How? No, so now the olive branch is the work that I did. I thought you were supposed to be extended one to me. Now you made my gesture of good faith the olive branch for this. Anyway, they say let's get over it. They start clapping. Everybody's okay. Then you get Kandi. So Sonia saying Sonya came to me and she was saying that you was talking about me and what was going on with the people. And she was saying that you said that I bring out the ghetto people. And my thing is, okay, maybe I do bring out the ghetto people, but I bring out everybody. And Courtney was like, look, I'm from the ghetto. Now this, it was given, Courtney, it was given. I have black friends, okay? I have a black friend that I work with. It was given that, Courtney. She was saying, I loved I love the ghetto. Okay. Everything that I do is ghetto. When I wake up, I be doing ghetto stuff daily. When she said my whole family ghetto, I could show you. What you about to pull up pictures or videos? Like, and what does that look like? Courtney, now you did lose me on this because when you started talking, I was like, I love the ghetto. Everything that I do is hood. My favorite stuff is hood. I love everything from the ghetto. It's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite places. I wasn't saying that I have a problem with the ghetto because I love the ghetto. The ghetto is my favorite thing to do. Everything about the ghetto is amazing to me. If I could stay in the ghetto right now, I'll be so happy. I was just telling my friend yesterday, I was like, oh my God, I just want to go to the ghetto. I miss it so much. Okay. That's how Courtney was coming off. And Kandi was just like, look, at the end of the day, what your people should be excited about is the fact that I bring out anybody, ghetto not, I bring out all the people, and it's going to be disrespectful for you to be even saying anything like that. That's really what she was saying. She was like, give me ghetto. I want it more. Give me more of it. Give me ghetto, please. It's my favorite thing to eat. It's my favorite thing to do. Oh my, I wish I had more ghetto. Okay. So Kandi, she gets in. She was like, well, I feel like you're just being, Kenya gets in. Don't you feel like it's a little weird because don't you feel like it's a little aggressive and what the people are going to feel about it? And she's like, well, I'm just saying that I like the ghetto too. And Kandi was like, well, you are the ghetto. You talk about what I bring out, but you are the ghetto. Kandi gets riled up. I'm sorry, y'all. For somebody that she don't know, she don't like, she has no dealings with, Kandi get. I told you, Courtney do this. She do this to her. She is a mad. Kandi get mad, and I love to see it. I love to see her get riled up. I'm gonna get blown up on your ass. You are the ghetto, and the thing is that you're the one who's bringing it up. Kandi get upset, and I love it. And I love it. Okay, so then lastly we get Drew. So to be fair, I'm gonna be fair. I listened to a lot of sources as I was driving down from New York today. Okay, I listened to Marlo when she did her video for Instagram yesterday. I listened to Carlos King podcast about the episode, and I listened to Marlo's interview with Jason Lee. We're playing devil's advocate, and y'all get your tomatoes ready. I said this in my last review, and I'm going to repeat it in this one. Because I follow the show and the news surrounding the cast, I feel abreast on what's happening a little bit in their lives. So sometimes I'm excited to see what they're going to talk about, what they're going to say, right? Y'all know I love Kandi and the gang. Loved Melvin. He cooked for me and also Deb. Love Philip. Love everybody down there. Shout out to everybody down there. Still talk to them to today. When the shooting happened, I knew it was Melvin, and it was everywhere on the news. Okay, so when Eric, where's Eric? I need Eric. When Eric came in on the last episode, was like, "Oh, so we're not going to address the elephant in the room." And I heard a lot of people saying, "Well, why would we talk about that? What was that, girl?" And I guess maybe not, and maybe that's something that we need to work that the show producers need to work on a little bit more. Because I immediately was like, why are the people acting like what is the elephant in the room? The elephant in the room is there was she coming down to show us what's in the new chicken wrap, what's the new lobster sandwich, when she need to be talking about how they up security. She came in here talking to us about whether or not we're gonna be getting a new salad dressing. What's the new wings of the month? When she could have been talking about if she's uprooting and changing the staff. If the store shut down for sensitivity training or what are new protocols for the restaurant. Then her nephew comes in, shot up, bullets going all through the arms, and he like, it ain't nothing. And they don't want to, they trying to tell us what's going to be the new salmon cakes when they should be letting us know how many stitches he got, how long it's going to take for him to recover. Did Blaze shut down for a minute? But no, because they try to minimize the negativity, which I guess I would want to do it too. The negativity going to her restaurants and what's going on, it's a legal matter. Okay, so then don't talk about the shooting. Okay, so if it's a legal matter, let's not talk about the stuff that has legalities going around it. Let's not talk specifically about the legalities going around it. Now, we all could go look up the shooting that happened. It was on the news. So we know that it happened, and we could pull those clips. Shooting at Blaze, shooting at Blaze, shooting at Blaze, shooting at Blaze. So say, look, we're not going to talk about what happened outside. What's the new protocol because of what happened at the apparent shooting that happened outside? You trying to tell us what new chicken wings you serving? Is there a new protocol y'all started? How, because of what went on there, Kenya said it was the crime rising. Somebody else said it was because of angry employees or pay raise. what type of therapy or training or whatever did you give to the staff during the time that the shooting happened? Give us something. Say something. You got nothing? It's an ongoing case that doesn't involve Kandi directly. Her cousin got shot, and if he doesn't want to talk about it, it shouldn't be an issue. The cousin don't got to say nothing, Bernice. I'm talking about what is Blaze Seafood and Steakhouse doing? What sensitivity training is going on? Did you have to close down for a little bit? And the closing down is what helped you realize that maybe you should change some of the menu. Were there sensitivity trainings that's going on? Did you start doing new background checks? Is that something that Kandi's worried about? She didn't. She wasn't doing background checks before, but maybe she's doing background checks now. You know what is? Tell it. Give us something. Now she would talk about it if the show was canceled, and that bleeds into how Kandi don't have to talk about the negativities of her business, okay? Unless she's gotten a new business to fix that business, okay? Something to make her feel better about the thing that's going down. And I'm not trying to read Kandi, but I am saying I'm starting to see why it could be a frustration where now we don't talk so much crap about Kenya Moore hair care. We don't talk all the crap about Sheree. We drop it with Drew, get over it, like completely, literally get over it. Nope, not gonna happen. You ain't doing nothing over here. Sonya saying Sonya can't host a party to save her life. Well, no, she was able to do one. We talked about late archive and what's going on. For some reason, we can't say nothing about what's going on with Kandi's businesses. We can't say nothing negative about Kandi's businesses. We cannot critique Kandi's businesses. No one's going to bring up the problems with Kandi's businesses. It's a legal matter. You can't say nothing. We're not going to get into dialogue. We're not going to discuss. We're not going to have conversations with a negative content about Kandi's businesses, which is really weird to me because she takes every episode, every second, every time to go. This episode, she went into a whiteboard. Let's write down everything that's going on with me. Let's write down everything that goes on with me. She want to eat chicken wings in our face, a new fish sandwich, a new chicken sandwich, a new steak. But then nobody can come and talk about her flop stuff or something that's going on. I don't want to say her flop stuff because Kandi is very successful. But when you have a hiccup, why can't the cast then say in a circle, because we do it with every other cast member, why can't we get into a circle and be like, well, they shooting down there at your restaurant? Because if it was any other cast member, they'll be doing it. I'm sorry. And again, I'm playing devil's advocate, but I see where the frustration could come from. Every other business, we get in a circle, we get in a round table, and we say, girl, your website broke. You wasn't selling the stuff. There's nothing here. Your stuff didn't go on time. It was too. We dive into the people. When it comes to Kandi Burrs Tucker, you gotta be quiet. So from what I heard, it seemed like Drew was trying to bring it up, and she was like, let's talk about the incident. Because I was just there 2 days before. Let's talk about the incident that happened down to Blaze Seafood and Steakhouse. And Marlo's like, you mean a shooting? We're not gonna say incident. You mean the bullets that was ringing through that building? Like, why we gotta tiptoe around her business? They were saying your business, not your business, and it was owned by somebody else. You mean the shooting that took place outside the business? Say if it doesn't involve her, then she could just be like, Yeah, it was a shooting outside that involved me. We amped up security stuff going on. What happened? They dragged Dropper with Drew. Dragged it. What about the incident? Marlo said, you mean the shooting? The pow pow bam bam outside? The shooting? Child, Kandi said she don't want to talk about it. So Marlo said, look, I'm getting up. We always got to talk about what's going on with us, but she don't want to acknowledge or say anything that's going on with her. And Kandi said, well, let's talk about the lady who faced you sliced. Let's talk about that incident. And the thing is, Marlo already talked about that incident. I mean, I guess you could talk about it again. If she want to say, let's talk about it, what you want to know. The case over, done, and closed. Okay, what you gotta do? First, the other housewives gotta get a handle, a headline without Kandi. Then they can ask her whatever. If that is the prerequisite, then everybody gotta go. Because I want to say without Kandi on the show, these housewives make like Bravo News. And Bravo News is the good news. Okay. When they start to make US Weekly and all of that stuff, or the news like what Kandi was making, then you become front and center. And now we have to question you. When Teresa was going to jail, the girls, we about to question you down. Okay. Eric Girardi was doing her thing. We about to question you down. When that girl Jen was doing what she was doing, we about to question you down because now you making news. Okay, my little stuff that we got going on in Atlanta and what's happening in Potomac or the little small Salt Lake City mess, that's little people stuff. Your news more interesting and making headlines. Girl, why they shooting at your restaurant? Why do the other people got to make a headline so that they can ask her a question? No, that's not how it works. When the basketball players sit down, it's a million microphones in their face, and those people ain't shot one damn basketball yet. We got to question you about how you played your game. Kandi has been given the most out of all the women on the cast. Didn't she show all when AJ was killed? Well, I don't know if she showed all when AJ was killed because the show wasn't filming when AJ was killed. When AJ died, the show wasn't filming. But she did try to show a lot of her aspects of her life. And again, let me say this. Y'all know how every year annually at work, you get a performance review. Okay? Sometimes you did better in some years than other years. But what your performance is based on that year. I'm tired of the girlies trying to use, well, Kandi has showed so much of her life. Okay, because that's what her job is. And every year, show your life. Well, I'm so tired of people trying to make it seem like, well, this person can do less because before, yes, maybe 1 or 2 years, you can take a break because, you've had a hard year. It's been very difficult for you. But now it's getting a 4, 5, 6 season. And I was like, well, she showed so much of her life. Did she need to get off the show? Because the job description says, we need your business. The job description says we need your business. So tell us your business. And every year, annually, we'll do another review of how much of your business you shared. And you're not going to come in here and talk to me and say, well, last year I showed a little bit more of my business. We talk about this review. We already did the last year thing during last year's review. We gave you a break during last year's review because you said last year. We talk about this year now. Okay. She got raised, got shot. She probably was sensitive about it, in my opinion. We'll see. So then after that, you got Drew and Marlo talking. Now, basically, from what I'm understanding, Marlo was saying to Drew, why you didn't just say shooting? Girl, we tried to just say you didn't want to call her out on what her mess is. But what it was a shooting. And my thing is, why can't we just call her up? Like my nephew was killed and shot. And she like, well, I didn't want to say shooting because Drew said she didn't want to say shooting because she's had stuff that has affected her from a shooting, and she was from the hood or something like that, and the shooting has affected her. And I was like, no, look, if we gonna bring it up. Just say shooting, because the person who worked with my nephew worked with her, and he was shot and killed. Moreover, which showcases that Kandi don't have to talk about what she don't want to talk about. My nephew worked for her and was shot and killed. And I told her about him being shot and killed. And she didn't do nothing to acknowledge it at all. And she's always going to be that way. And it's being frustrating that everything that we got to bring up everything and talk about everything. She can't even acknowledge my nephew being gone. She just don't talk about stuff. And that's frustrating to me. And all you had to do was say it was a shooting, because that's what it was at her place. It was a shooting. Okay? Let the world, the masses know. We got millions of viewers. Let the million plus viewers know that they shooting at her restaurant. Now, she don't want to talk about it. That's on her. But at least we going to bring up that the people shooting down there. Just like they said that your website and Drop Her with Drew wasn't yours. And just like they said that Sheree is lying about what she's doing. And they was drinking water out of Kenya Moore hair care bottles. Say they shooting down at Blaze. They shooting over there. Say shooting. No damn incident. They were shooting down to the restaurant. And then let her have to, girl, say, bring it up as much as possible. Then she'll have to defend it. But they were shooting down to all her restaurants. At every restaurant, they were shooting. Say that. That's what Marlo was trying to get to her. Girl, you talk about the incident, say shooting. Because why we got to tiptoe around Kandi? Say shooting. Now, I think the only reason, and I'm with you, Cameron, I think Marlo should have brought it up. My thing is, she's already enemy number one. The people are always ready to drag her. You've seen throughout these comments, the people are so eager to say, all she got to do is talk about Kandi. All she got. So, look, y'all, we on the cast together. Why am I always the one who has to bring up the bad stuff about what's going on with the princess? Nobody is gonna bring up anything negative about. We are just gonna not say nothing ever. And I do think that Marlo, it could be upsetting and frustrating where Marlo got to be the only one who always got to bring up the mess, because then everybody gonna yell at her. Oh, Marlo, she's so desperate, this and that. No, we all have stuff that's happening with our businesses. We all have things that are happening. And sometimes we have downfalls. I'm the only person who always got to bring up Kandi mishaps. Nobody else gonna say nothing. So Drew, say it. She tried to give her a little alley-oop. She tried to give her support. What about the incident? You talk about the shooting? You mean the shooting? The shooting that happened down at Blaze Seafood in State? You mean the shooting? The aggressive shots fired down there? She was trying to give her assist. But why Marlo always got to be the girl who has to do it? Y'all know I love Kandi down. She's still one of my faves. But if I'm looking from the other side, I can see why people will be upset. I can see why cast members would be like, so we just don't get to talk about nothing. He wasn't. So Marlo, Bernice said, Marlo lied to Kandi about her acknowledging the death of her nephew. He wasn't employed by Kandi. He got killed. Kandi did send condolences to Marlo. She was acting like Kandi was supposed to pay. Not supposed to pay. I don't think she said that he was working with her for her when he died, though. I think she was saying that he used to work for her. which I don't know if Kandi knows everybody she's employed. I'm not sure if she does. But yeah, y'all, that's all I have for this review. I stayed here a lot longer than I should have. It did not need to be an hour, and I still need to try to get this summer house one up. Y'all, so what y'all feel about the episode? Do y'all kind of see what I'm saying? Y'all can see y'all probably gonna throw tomatoes at me, but still thumbs up the video. Okay. I want to thank Cameron for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. I told you I was gonna be back, and here I am, y'all. Let me try to get up this summer house thing, and then I'll be back with y'all. If y'all want to know more about me and everything else I'm going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu. This is definitely streaming right now. I'm about to go get busy, and you all stay busy. Till next time. Love y'all.